Hey, what's up, YouTube? So now we're going to be talking about handling and documenting cargo. Handling and documenting cargo. You got the introduction here. And we were discussing this in class too. We just actually finished up watching some videos too on some stuff. Actually, the last video we were just seeing was some tractor trailer who lost his brakes going down a hill, and he had a cop recording it. A cop in the passenger side of a car recording it on his phone or something, and I guess the guy was overloaded with his trailer. He had paper actually, like big gigantic rolls of paper, not like paper like this, not paper like this, like gigantic rolls of paper. And we were also discussing stuff about. So now back to the documenting cargo and stuff, cargo securement and stuff. We were doing this stuff. You want to make sure you strap that stuff down properly and stuff. Like as you see in this picture here, the flatbeds. I asked the instructor if you need to like touch any of this freight on a flatbed. He said no, because like I think like almost all the time it's gonna be like already preloaded, I guess, and stuff, and you don't gotta touch really anything at all with this. But 100% of the time you're probably not gonna touch this anyways, because it's too heavy for you anyways. Like these pallets and stuff. I mean, like you see this guy in the picture here. It's like, how is this guy gonna be able to lift up one whole stack of pallets with just two arms? I mean, how is he gonna do that? I mean, that you might as well just break his legs at that point. Yeah, you wouldn't be touching anything on you would not be touching anything on a flatbed, because everything would be too heavy. Like stuff like gigantic pieces of concrete, especially oversized loads, like people carrying houses on that stuff. You know, that kind of oversized stuff. That's oversized. Which I actually saw a couple of those on my way here to CDL class today too. I saw a total of 2. This week I've already seen 3 of those kinds of flatbeds. Because yesterday I saw one was carrying a big like little long house or something. It was like a mobile home, but more modern. It looked like a mini house is what it looked like. And we were discussing a lot of the cargo restraints and stuff. We'll make sure this stuff is strapped down good, because if it's not strapped down right, you know, cargo's gonna go flying everywhere, you know, and you don't want that. Especially if you're driving in a car like I'm driving, like, you know, a sedan. You know, you don't want a big heavy thing of concrete flying at you, because you know that'll do some damage. It might even flatten your car like a steamroller. You want to make sure you secure this stuff with the straps and stuff. Make sure you, as you see in this guy, he's like jacking it down with like this little pulley thing. Yeah, you wanna make sure you have that stuff strapped down pretty good. You wanna make sure it's very tense too, because you don't want it loose at all. You want that to be very, very secure. You got the ropes and stuff. Yep, I've used these straps before in the warehouse where I work at right now. Yep, I've used these straps. Then you got the chains. Yep. If you lose a single link in that chain, that's it. That chain is done. It's not going to be doing any good at all, because that one link is what keeps that whole chain together, and that goes for each one of those chains. If even a single one of those links is off, bye-bye. No more chain, and your cargo is going to go flying. You got the edge protection stuff, blocking stuff. Yep. You want to make sure your cargo is evenly distributed inside the trailer, especially if you use a trailer like you see in this picture, the trailer. Make sure you use what's called here the load bars. Yep, which is this right here, the load bar. Yep. Make sure that's secure too as well. Yeah, you don't want to be overloaded. You want to make sure this stuff is loaded properly, because if it's not, you know, you're gonna lose control of your vehicle. You could have very hard steering. You won't be able to steer as good. Stuff like that. You know, tire load. You want to make sure your tires are loaded with some air pressure. You want to make sure there's good enough pressure and stuff in that. And these trailers, you know, these trailers designed for 80,000 pounds. They can't be overloaded, because if you're overloaded, you're gonna have a lot of issues when you're driving the tractor with the trailer. You're gonna have a lot of issues. You have brake issues. Yeah, like I just mentioned at the beginning of this video, that we were just finishing up a video. This guy, we were watching a video. This guy lost his brakes on his tractor trailer. And you saw the smoke popping out. Eventually, at some point in the video, you saw sparks flying out the left rear side of the trailer. So yeah, he lost his brakes pretty bad there. So, and he eventually got to the escape ramp. He was going so fast, he almost re-entered the highway after entering the escape ramp, which is designed for tractor trailers. He crashed a little bit there, but he survived. Obviously, his tractor got a little messed up. It got really screwed up. So did the trailer. Like on the left side, like on this trailer here, not from my perspective, it would be on my right side. My perspective, it's on my right. But if you were facing the trailer, it'd be on the left. His left side of that corner piece you see there on my right, in front, in the middle there, he messed that up a little bit. It was like a big bubble or something in metal form. Yeah, so. But the trailer was messed up, and I think he messed up the front right there, that piece where you see the glad hands go. Yep. He messed up that there because the big rolls of paper came out flying. So, with the hazmat stuff, yep. So, that's an introduction with the cargo securement and the principles and methods of cargo securement, the regulatory requirements, yep. Yeah, DOT is very strict on this stuff. Very, very strict on this stuff, because this stuff is you're hauling a flatbed with like crazy stuff like what you see in this picture there with the chains. You know, you don't want that stuff being loose, especially with this picture here too as well, with this guy strapping down this like big metal tube or something. Yeah, you don't want stuff like this flying out. You don't want this stuff flying at you when you're on the highway going like 80 miles an hour behind like a 55 mile per hour tractor trailer with a flatbed. You don't want that stuff flying at you at that kind of speed that you're going, because that'll cause some real major damage. And then you got as you see in this picture, these guys got the clipboard there with the paperwork and stuff, the shipping stuff and the delivery stuff, your safe loading responsibilities, yep. Set your parking brake, the tools, yep. Yep. You want to make sure you don't overload your stuff. You want to make sure like the cargo is evenly distributed across the tractor trailer. You don't want to have it like uneven, because like I said, you'll encounter some driving issues with the tractor when you're driving. So yep, that's it for that. That's it for this video. That's your introduction to handling and documenting cargo. I'll catch you guys tomorrow's video.